Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to join the fam. Today I am talking about my transformation and my journey through fitness and kind of just my life, I guess. It's taken me a while to feel comfortable enough to share these pictures and my story, because I think a lot of my story, you know, when I started, I was kind of in a painful place, and it's hard to dig up that information in those pictures and those memories, because I feel like a completely different person, where I am mentally, physically, just with confidence. Like, I was a completely different person. So I look back on these pictures and I kind of think, like, who was that? I almost don't even know who that person is or was, and that was me. And it's pretty crazy to dig things up like that. So I just wanted to share where I've been. I'm going to share a few pictures, and I'm going to share a little backstory on my journey, and I would hope that I can give a little motivation to some of you that maybe are struggling in the motivation department with your fitness journey, or just getting out of a rut, because I have totally been there. I don't know how many of you really realize the spots that I was in my life, you know, 6 to 10 years ago. I was in a pretty dark place, and it showed. It totally showed. So I'm putting this out there to hopefully, if I motivate even just one person to change their life, their lifestyle, I will be totally happy. So I'm going to start off by talking about basically from high school, graduating high school, to current time of day right now. So when I graduated high school, I was super fit, super skinny. I had been an athlete all my life. I played soccer all my life, and so I was in super good shape. And I went to college and decided that I didn't want to play soccer anymore. I just wanted to go to college and have the college experience and live my life and have as much fun as possible, meet as many new cool people as I could. And so that is what I did. I moved away and I went to college, and I kind of went crazy, to say the least. I was drinking all the time. I was eating whatever I wanted to. I was free. I had all the freedom that a high schooler didn't have the year prior. I had so much freedom. I could do whatever I wanted. I didn't have to be home at a specific time. I was a free bird. And so I just went crazy. I kind of went off the deep end, and I was that girl at the party that was so drunk all the time, and I'm sure I was so annoying. And it's embarrassing to look back and realize, kind of, if I could go back, I would totally do a few things different. But with that being said, I feel like I completely got that out of my system. I don't have the urge to be that crazy person anymore. So because I was partying all the time and eating whatever I wanted all the time, I became this person, and I was not focused. I wasn't motivated. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't taking school serious enough. And it totally showed. I mean, this girl was so unhappy, and I was trying to find my way as a young adult. So from there, after college, I decided to move out of state and pursue a career that I'm currently in. I'm a hairstylist, and so I decided to go to beauty school, and I thought, okay, if I move out of state, I can kind of refocus, get my life together, and kind of get back on track. I'll be happier. No, not at all. I kept I was meeting all these new people, and they were all super young like me, and they were partying and not taking care of themselves. And so I continued on this road of just being abusive to myself, basically abusive to my body. And I became even more unhappy. And after that, I think it was probably, I'd been there for a little over a year in this new city, and I just kind of woke up one day and told myself, you've always taken care of yourself. You've always been an athlete. This is the longest I've gone without really being in the gym or a runner or playing intramural soccer. Like, what are you doing? Like, this isn't you. And so I got a gym membership, and I started going to the gym, and I was totally that cardio bunny that you hear people talking about. I just thought, okay, I'm gonna get on the treadmill and the Stairmaster. I'm gonna do each of them for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna jump on the bike for 30 minutes. And so I'll do an hour and a half of strictly cardio, and the pounds should just like fly off, right? Well, the pounds did start to come off a little bit, but I was still drinking like an idiot. And when you're trying to lose weight and get in shape, you can't necessarily have both. Obviously, drinking in moderation and eating junk food in moderation is okay. You have to live your life, but I was not really changing any of that. And so I don't really know what exactly changed in me, but I slowly stopped hanging out with the friends that I was drinking and partying with like crazy. And when people say you have to cut people out of your life that are toxic, it's kind of true. It's hard to do that, but if you respect yourself and you love yourself and you have to make a change, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. And so I did that, and I just started feeling so much better about myself. I started a new job, I was making new friends, and I was in the gym. I was seeing progress, and this is when I kind of started lifting weights. And I started noticing such a difference when I started lifting weights, because I was burning calories not only when I was working out, but when I was out of the gym too, because when you have muscle in your body, it allows your body to burn calories all day long, even when you're sitting down. And so that was probably the turning point for me of when I really started to fall in love with lifting weights, was because I started to notice such a difference in my body shape and just the mental side of it. When you see progress, it's addicting and it's rewarding, and I wanted to just keep doing it. So I ended up losing, probably 40 pounds. And so I was pretty skinny, and I was super happy that I had lost all this weight, but I had just become infatuated with lifting weights. I thought it was so fun. I loved the endorphins that I was getting from it. I felt so good. Mentally, I felt clear. And that's probably when I really started getting into weightlifting, and I took it pretty seriously. And this was probably back in 2013, 2014, when I really started lifting weights consistently. And it was one of the best things I've ever done for myself. You have to invest in yourself and in your long-term health goals, because aside from aesthetics, taking care of your body is so important to live a long life. You want to be there for your parents, your kids, your loved ones. Like, you want to be there. And when you're an unhealthy person, tomorrow's not always promised. So I just got super into weightlifting, and it was just like kind of my thing. It was my new focus, that I wanted to get good at. It was something that was positive, and I was getting rewarded. You know, I was feeling so good. I was starting to look good, and I noticed progress so quickly that it just kind of hooked me. And I've kind of figured out what works for me and what doesn't work for me. Everybody is so different. Every body is different. Lifestyles are different. But if you can find something that works for you and that you can sustain, find that routine for yourself. There's never going to be a diet that works for everybody, or a fitness routine or a workout that works for everybody. Figure out what you realistically can handle and run with it. You would be so amazed with what you can accomplish. I just want to tell all of you guys that if you are in a dark place and you feel like you will never get out, you have the power to do whatever you want to do. If you want to achieve a certain goal, all you have to do is put your mind to it. Give yourself 3 months and you will notice a difference. If you put your mind to something for 3 months, you will notice change. It's inevitable. You give it your all for 3 months and you will notice some change. And I just hope that I can influence at least one person that watches this video, because it's changed my life for the better. And all I really want to do with these videos that I put out here on YouTube is influence someone and make them better and motivate somebody, because I wish I would have had that. I didn't really have that when I started my journey. So I hope you guys like this video, and I was really nervous to put this out there because of my befores, but let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments, and make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys go out and kill it, and let me know if you guys have a story. I would love to hear your journey as well. But I gotta go for now, so I'll see you all soon.